Hi, this video is entitled Stop the Struggle. What I'm going to do in 5 steps is help you, empower you to stop the struggle that your student has at night with homework, stop the struggle just trying to get through each school year so that you can move on to the next one with him. I'm going to help you in 5 easy steps. Number 1, set this as a priority. This has to be a priority for you. It has to be a priority for your child. It has to be a priority enough that it supersedes things like baseball practice, basketball practice, scouting. I'm not saying do away with those things. I'm just saying that if it comes down to a night where it's either school enrichment or scouting, you have to pick school enrichment. I don't care how painful it is, this has to be your priority. Excuse me. Number 2, you have to set up lines of communication. The first line of communication, and these are going to be lines of communication to every key player in your child's education. So what's that mean? Parents to child first. That's the first line of communication. You have to sit down and talk with your child. A real nice, nurturing conversation. You have to express to him that, you know what, this is not normal, this struggle. We're not going to put up with this. We're going to get you help, and here's what we're going to do. And you list the steps that you're going to take. So the first line of communication is with your child. The second line of communication is with the teacher. You can do it via email. You can do it with a phone call. You can set up a short meeting. That will really help. The third line of communication is with any support staff, any support teachers that may work with your child at school. So you have at least 3 lines of communication. You may want to take a 4th line to the principal. You may want to take a 4th line or a 5th line to a tutor that you've used in the past, things like that. The third step that you're going to take is you may want to do a written request to your school for an IEP, an individual educational plan. That's what it's called in the state of Pennsylvania. You're going to type a written letter requesting an IEP and make 2 copies, hand deliver them to your school's office. One should be addressed to the principal, one addressed to the teacher. You should date it that day and then let them respond to the request and see what extra help they can give your student to help you in your quest as you make this a priority. Number 4, you probably want to seek out professional instruction for your child. Now here you're going to make a big decision. Do you want to just tutor and get him through this school year, let's say for math, for example? Do you want to just get through the skill set for this year? Or do you want to repair and fix the difficulties that your student's been having for the past year or 2 or 3? At Red Apple, we use multi-sensory instructional methods. We teach through many senses, whether we teach math, reading comprehension, reading fluency. And that's what you're going to want to decide. Do you want professional help to take your student, go back, for example, if he's in 4th grade this year, drop back to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade and review and detect any missing blocks in his foundation or any crumbling blocks in his foundation and repair those or replace those so that then from 4th grade on, the problem is fixed rather than just gotten him by for this school year. These could be areas, as I mentioned, reading, could be math, could be visual perception. There are many, many options when you seek this professional help out. And the 5th, the last step, is you have to follow through. If you submit a written request for the IEP, make sure the school complies and meets with you. If you seek out professional tutoring, professional fix for this issue, then you want to go ahead and, if you like the center, if you like the tutor, then follow through and get that tutoring, get that instruction, and do it consistently and intensely and help your student fix the problem. So again, let me review 5 steps to stopping the struggle. Number 1, make this a priority. Number 2, communicate with all the key players in this, starting with your son or daughter. Number 3, submit a written request for an IEP at your school. Number 4, seek out professional instruction. And number 5, follow through. I hope this helps. In the next video, I'll talk you through what you should look for and ask for in your IEP.